A decision to fire a Parks and Recreation director continues to spark outrage in Pickens County. Peyton Furtado spoke to some of the people there who protested in the streets today.
Today, dozens of people showed up outside of Pickens City Hall, waving signs, waving down cars, all in support of Brandon Enoch, the former director of Parks and Recreation.
We need change.
Enoch worked in this position a little over a year, and during that time, residents say he changed the department for the better.
When they played ball, he get out there and ran the court with them, did the exercise with them. He done everything he possibly could with those kids. And he was there, and he'd sit down and listen to the parents, talk to the parents, where the other rec directors that was there before didn't do that.
Raising attendance at the rec center's events and getting more kids active and part of team sports.
He encouraged kids to play sport that they would have never tried before he came here. But now we don't really have that many sign-ups for sports, and people are quitting because he's just not there anymore.
According to Enoch, he was fired over text 3 weeks ago. Locals and Enoch believe he lost his job because of his work with a homeless man, offering him volunteer opportunities at the rec center.
He came in one day because the homeless shelter is just a few blocks from the rec, and he didn't have good shoes. Brandon literally gives him the shoes off his feet, offers him a job to just help around and everything, just small things, wanting to get this man off the street and give him a sense of purpose.
The man was convicted of felony grand larceny charges several years ago. He served time for that. Toward the end of November, the city of Pickens posted a picture of the man's belongings with the Parks and Rec sign on it, saying, quote, "There is an individual falsely presenting himself as City of Pickens Parks and Recreation staff/volunteer.
Everybody deserves a second chance. The guy had did something, he had served his time, he been in society for 20 plus years, so I think he deserves another second chance just like everybody else does.
After Enoch said he got the text, a special city council meeting was called to review the matter on Monday. Hundreds of Pickens residents showed up, speaking in support of Enoch. In a vote of 4-2, Enoch's firing was upheld. The city says it does not comment on personnel matters.
Thank you, guys. We love you, Brandon.
Friday, dozens of longtime Pickens residents gathered to voice their disapproval of the decision and support of Enoch, hoping things will be set right. In Pickens, Peyton Furtado, WYFF News 4.